Hello, my name is Justin Ty, or Private Flash Perkins, and my recon mission is about the use of mines and torpedoes in the Civil War. There were three main types of torpedoes used in the Civil War. The first one was an underwater mine, or torpedo, that would either float on the water's surface or would be chained to the bottom of the body of water if the water was shallow enough. The second type of torpedo was the spar torpedo, which was attached to the front of ships and submarines. The last type of torpedo was the land torpedo, which was often found under various forms of concealment, including twigs, branches, and wooden planks. The modern land torpedo, or better known as the landmine, was first used during the Civil War by reusing leftover artillery shells from cannons and planting them in the ground to delay their opponents. The landmines were pressure activated and exploded on contact, and were mostly used to allow troops to retreat safely or to halt the advance of the enemy. The artillery shells could easily be hidden, and because of this, many in the North began to question the morality of using weapons that weigh, including Major General McClellan. However, McClellan could have just been angry that his army of 110,000 Union soldiers was halted by 4 landmines. There was this one time when one of the Union federal officers on Sherman's march was very angry after getting his leg blown off by a Confederate mine explosion. This caused them to resort to the idea of using prisoners of war to clear the path in front of the army to make sure that no one else was blown up. This strategy was very commonly implemented by the Union Army, which is ironic since they were the ones complaining about the morality of using mines. Soon after, artillery shells were replaced by iron containers filled with explosives, created by Isaac Brown, that could be remotely detonated, giving mines offensive capabilities. Next up is the underwater mine or torpedo. This is a stationary explosive that can be detonated remotely or activated by a certain amount of pressure. However, they were very primitive, and those that were pressure activated often exploded before coming in contact with anything. The Confederate mass-produced these mines because most of the naval battles were fought in their waters, and they were used to stop ironclads from approaching harbors and waterways, and were also used to break the blockade around the South. The Union only produced enough to defend a few key waterways. Since most of the naval battles were fought in the South, many Union ships were destroyed by underwater mines, with the total ships destroyed from underwater mines being 35 for the North and 1 for the South. Finally, we have the spar torpedo, which is a long stick that has an explosive fashioned at the tip of it. It was created by E.C. Singer, a private engineer who worked on secret projects for the benefit of the Confederate States of America. It was usually tied to small boats or submarines, allowing for quick mobility. These boats would ram the torpedoes into larger ironclads to try and drive the barbed wire wrapped around the explosive to make it stick to the ship. Then the ship would back away until the trigger cord reached its maximum length and exploded. However, the resulting explosion usually damaged or destroyed both ships. This is the end of my recon mission. Thank you all for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.